Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP. Once again, thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. So right now, if you're not involved in the Patreon or the Telegram or the Twitter, do head over to them and get involved in them communities, okay? And there is a Discord server in the Patreon, which I'm going to be really active in. So do definitely take advantage of that. You know, join the Patreon. Lots of great content across the board, you know, not just from myself. There's other technical analysis in there as well. We're a thriving community, so it's all good. So right now, you know, XRP has met our target. Look at that. Look where it's wick to. Absolute target off his W bottom. Look at that. Absolute perfect. That's where the wick is. Wow. What a trade that is, okay, on XRP. A multi-billion-dollar market capitalization right there. Look at that. From that break. It's been a slow journey, you know, and this is what I say to you. People get frustrated. You know, I've seen on Twitter, it's fell back. But it fell back to the support. As long as you hold support, you're still structurally intact for the technical target. Do you see that? So it was testing our nerves, wasn't it? You know, and that was a whopping 27% long opportunity right there on XRP. So far, so good. We're adhering to structural support for continuation in this bull market, and hopefully right now, like I said to you, you're coming up here potentially 4 minutes, some kind of cup and handle pattern. Do you see that? You know, if you do start to reject at this level, which was our primary target, you know, you could fall back here and fall to a key level of support, and I will show you that in a moment. But if you do start to break out here and break up more, you are getting a little bit overextended from the EMAs, okay? And I'll always be truthful with you. You're forming this beautiful signal right now for XRP. Beautiful buy and go to the beach signal from CoinsKid. Now, when I say that, people think buy and go to the beach at that point, okay? It doesn't mean that. It means it's a confirmation statement of an uptrend, okay? It's a beautiful statement. Now, if XRP rolls back here and touches this, that's your golden entry point. If you're fortunate enough for that to happen, okay? That's your buy and go to the beach signal right there, because you're in a bullish cross on the daily time frame, which doesn't happen every day. Now, the last time this happened for XRP, as we reminded you about previously, was down here where you started to come, you melted faces like what you're doing now. Look, you're melting faces, but what did you do? You came back to the 20 EMA and the 55 especially, look, and held the support. You actually had a really nasty little roll over there, coming back down just above where you formed the cross. So do anticipate that, you know, and a roll in the market would be healthy. It would cool things off a little bit, to be honest with you, because the market's getting a little bit heated. So you got really overextended. You came back before the cross, okay, you came up a little bit overheated, maximum FOMO here, and what happens if you buy big green candles? You get big red dildos, don't you? You always buy support. You came to support, you held it, you come back up and you had another little roll and you came down to where you formed the buy and go to the beach signal. Beautiful, held support, see you later, see you later, see you later. Uptrend, because this is a confirmation of an uptrend, you know, and this is what I say to you about buying support. Always buy support, buy support, buy support, buy support. Don't buy big green candles because you get big red dildos and you get shafted. Remember that, okay? Always buy support of the uptrend. So yeah, it's looking absolutely golden, beautiful here at the minute for XRP. But you can see we're sort of going up a little bit here, probably a little bit too quickly. You know, I would anticipate if you do start to run into a level of resistance right here at this primary target, the technical target off a W bottom, look. I'll show you just to remind you, those that are new to the channel, there's your low just there, and you can see that when XRP went through that break just there, look, was able to give you the target at 89.90 cents, roughly around there, look, and you can see that's where the wick is. So yeah, it's come up, it said, roll back to it as support, held it like a boss, holding the EMAs as well, come up, you've met the target, beautiful. So right now you are in another technical target, like I've shown you before, you're in an inverse head and shoulders, look. So you've got your left shoulder, your head, your right shoulder, you're breaking out just here, you've come up, you've hit a level of resistance, which was I think it was a resistance of this descending triangle, wasn't it, that broke up and you hit the resistance, because that's what it is. There's all patterns in patterns in patterns, and you have resistance that you hit, roll back to support, hold support, you're looking at the next leg. Do you get that? Okay, and impulsive and corrective waves basically. So yeah, I would expect a level of resistance right here for XRP, and if you do start to roll, that's perfectly healthy. There is another technical target though, obviously, which I've just spoken about, from here, this neckline of the blue line to the head of the inverse head and shoulders, and you've broken out just there. Look, from there you've come up, you've hit your head, you roll back to its support, held it as support, and you're coming up, you run into resistance. The technical target off the inverse head and shoulders is 99 cents just there. Do you see that? So that's the technical target right now for XRP. Now I'm going to get rid of that So right now, you know, if, and I think we've spoken about this in a previous video, you are coming up to this sort of level of resistance right now, just here. Do you see this? A level of resistance. Now if you do start to roll back here, you are creating this big cup and handle pattern, which we've spoken about. Look, we've spoken about this previously, where you fall back to this blue line of support. Everyone's shitting themselves thinking we're going into a big correction, but you're still creating this beautiful bullish pattern, and then from there you potentially break this level of resistance right here at 90 cents, and that's where you've got a massive upside target as well. And it'd be from this level of resistance just there to the bottom of the basin, okay, of the cup and handle. Potentially, it's not formed yet, I'm just showing you a potential play right here. And you break this level of resistance. This is if you do start to see the rollback here and it starts to create this cup and handle pattern just there, okay. It is a play, it is a play. This is where you're going to see a beautiful little pump to up to $1.29 for XRP. So, and like I said to you, at that point, you know, you're coming up and you're creating another level of resistance just there, and an even larger cup and handle pattern. So this is a potential play, The next technical target for XRP, okay, is this $1, okay, just there, that white line, because that's your inverse head and shoulders technical target. Do you see that? So yeah, if you do start to see a rejection here, you could be looking at a little short up, to be honest with you, down to this blue line of around about 10%. Now that will put the fear of God into people, I think, you know, but you know, you did get it here, you got overextended, and what you do, you roll back to a key level support, which was the neckline. Remember this, it was the neckline of a WW bottom that you've broken out of. Just there, you've broken out. You have already tested the support, so a retest of support could be off the table. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but if you do start to see a pullback, come to your charts, draw this trend line, this blue trend line, because this would be a fantastic opportunity to put some bids in for a nice cheeky long up to the technical target of this inverse head and shoulders. Do you see what I'm saying to you right now? Okay, so yeah, so far all targets have been met for XRP, and it's looking golden from continuation. And I would imagine at this point, you know, when you start to come up here, you are breaking out key levels of resistance right here. Let me just check on the fib retracement where we are in this particular play right now. Okay, so with the fibs, you go from the bottom. I know a lot of people do use it different. I've got a tutorial video actually in the channel for those of you want to learn how we use my fib. So you can see right now you are actually tracing, you just gotten above the 382. Now what you want to do, you do want to see XRP come up to the 050, and that's the technical target of the inverse head and shoulders. Look at that, wow, bang on. How uncanny is that? So yeah, the technical target of the inverse head and shoulders up there at 99, roughly $1, is also the 050. So you are going to come to that. I do believe you will come to that at some point to test as resistance. Then obviously through that, if you break that, you're creating this big massive inverse head and big cup and handle pattern, okay, and that is a technical target which sees you up at 129, which would actually see you roughly round about this area here, and you would be breaking the golden ratio at that point, and you could, you know, you're creating a high probability of creating a reversal wave here, and this is where you're going to see the next impulsive wave up, because this is what this all is at the moment. This is all the formation of an impulsive wave up to the upside, okay. But to invalidate the probability of a dead cat bounce here, I'm always going to be transparent. You've got to break through the 050, and most importantly, you've got to break through the 0618, the golden ratio at $1.17. Because if you do start to see that for XRP and start to come up, you're creating a reversal wave from here, okay? You're breaking the high where you may run into a level of resistance. After breaking it, come back to its support and create a new impulsive wave up to the 1618 at $4.55, okay? So it's looking good, it's looking rosy, but you have got levels of resistance above, and you're not completely out the woods yet for XRP. So yeah, you're in some beautiful technical targets, okay? You're in a big technical target up to the 050 at this inverse head and shoulders, which from here right now, if you was to break this level of resistance that you found at 90 cents and go on, you are looking at a 10% more appreciation, but you are quite overextended from the EMAs, to be honest with you. You know, you're shooting off into space here, okay? So I think the most healthiest thing XRP could do here, again, not financial advice, is roll back to a key level support, potentially rest on 85 cents, which is 0382, which you closed on it, then you've wicked up, you've opened it, and you've gone through. So have you tested it as support? No. So this is where you could see your potential retest at 85 cents, and that could be your retracement, okay? And you might not necessarily come back to this blue line in this move that you're going through for XRP, but you are starting to go vertical on the EMAs. Look at the EMAs, they're going vertical. That's always a bit of a negative sign for a pullback, because these EMAs are like magnets. They draw you back, okay, for support. They refuel the rocket ship so you can take off even further. cover basically. So yeah, that's the play there for XRP. I hope you've understood all that sort of technical analysis, but so far so good. It's looking good, but I do want to see these two levels of resistance broken, the 0.9 cents, and primarily we have to see XRP break 117, because if you do start to do that and back test, wow, you're looking at that upside there for XRP. And until that time comes, you are still in a possible dead cat bounce scenario here, taking you into that bear market for XRP. I'm always going to tell you what to see, okay? Take care, everyone. We're back to another update on XRP. Thank you for your support. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.